Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today I will be reviewing a very special beer that I got in my recent in-person beer trade with Joe, better known as Average Joe here on YouTube. Dude, thank you so much for grabbing this, guys. All of the hoppy beers that Joe grabbed for me, he made especially sure that he grabbed them as fresh as possible. He was checking bottle dates. He was asking bottle shop owners to make sure. And this beer is definitely some of the freshest that I'm going to be able to get from this brewery. It's only about 5 weeks old at this point, which is pretty damn fresh. And this is none other than Jack's Abbey Hoponius Union. As many of you guys know, Jack's Abbey is infamous now for making lagers, but they're doing all kinds of crazy American stuff with lagers, so I'm very excited to try this. This is an India Pale Lager, as they're calling it, or an IPL as it's better known. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Oh, yeah. Right away I get a nice grapefruit, a very big sweet orange, a kind of tangerine note. I'm getting a little bit of a pininess, a little bit of a slightly dank note. Yeah, very fruity. It almost smells juicy, actually. Getting a little bit of a bready, biscuity malt type of note, but yeah, this smells very, very hoppy. I am quite excited. Let's go ahead and take our first sip. Wow. Huge grapefruit. Huge, like a sweet and bitter grapefruit taste right up front. There's a very nice big orange note, a tangerine type of sweetness in there. I'm getting a type of melon note. It's a very, very fruity beer. And then you also get some of that malt sweetness on the back end. I'm getting just a touch of caramel. I'm definitely getting a good amount of the bready malt, but man, oh man, is this a hot bomb. I tell you what, this is the first IPL that I've ever had, and this is so good. This is crazy easy to drink, too. It's got a medium body, a very crisp, clean mouthfeel. It dries out nicely. It's got a decent bitterness without overdoing it. And it's so crisp, it's so clean, it's so smooth. It's very, very easy to drink. I'll tell you what, this beer would be sweet to have in the summertime. I could definitely see myself sitting back and having quite a few of these because this is just super, super tasty. It's very smooth too, you know. It has that very crisp, clean lager quality, but with a big hoppy bite to it like you expect from an IPA. So this is very cool, and from what I hear, this is one of the best examples of the style out there, too. So, Joe, again, thank you so much, man. I am so happy that I got to try this. So, as far as rating goes, guys, I'm going with a 9 out of 10 for this one. It is very easy to drink. You know, it has that very nice kind of crisp, clean lager element to it, while having that big, juicy, fruity, piney hop note that you really, really like in a good IPA. So this is wonderful stuff. And if you can get this, I highly suggest checking it out. Alright guys, so from a musical recommendation, I want you to check out a group by the name of Cotton Jones and their 2009 record, Paranoid Cocoon. They're kind of an interesting group. They've only been around for maybe, I want to say about 10 years, I could be wrong, but they're basically a newer band who sounds like a cross of 60s and 70s artists. They have a very folk-influenced rock feel. It's very, very old school. If you put on some of their music, you would not guess about how new they are. They're very chill. They're very catchy. It's somewhat poppy. They're just an awesome group, and I think that they would make an awesome pairing with this beer. Alright, guys, that does for this beer review. And remember, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. See ya.